Hey, what's up? Thanks for tuning in. Welcome to cracking the coding interview.js. Hope you enjoy. So, I'm checking if permutation is possible if two strings have a permutation. So the way I'm going to do this is I'm going to continue working to make this work. So, and I can't see this, so it doesn't really matter. I'm just going to talk through it. So, basically, what I'm going to do is I am going to write a function, as I mentioned, that's modularized out. That will, so I'm going to write that over here. And basically, what this function is going to do is it's going to check if it's going to split and sort the array. And the way it's going to do that is, the string. So the way it's going to do that is going to do S1 or S dot it's going to do S dot, we do function, split, and sort S1, and then that's going to split S1 dot split around a space and a comma with a comma, and then it's also going to sort the resulting array. So that's going to return. So I'm going to make this let result, and then return the result. So now I have a result that is going to check if going to split and sort my string and turn it into array and sort the array, then all I need me to do is pass my two strings, my two input strings split and into my split and sorted function, and then that enables me to basically run through the entire it's going to let me run through the entire it's going to let me split and sort the array, the string, sorry. So basically this will, at this point now I can do the options do it, and this will enable me the ability to check if S1 split sorted is equal to S2 split sorted, and I can just make this a ternary operator, and then if it is true, then I can return true, and if it's false, I can return false. And that's all I need to do. So I can run this through a text editor, but I believe that, or a console, but this is pretty airtight, so I'm just going to check the book and see how I got on. So just a reminder, the string is check permutation, or the question is check permutation, and it is two strings, and it's it's basically going to check if they're equal. Should refer to these other permutation. That is God a permutation of dog? Additionally, we should ask if a white space is significant. We will assume for this problem that the comparison is case sensitive and white space is significant, so God is different from dog. Observe first that strings of different lengths cannot be permutations of each other. So there are two easy ways to optimize, both of which use this optimization. Sort the strings. If two strings are permutations, then we know they have the same characters but in different orders. Therefore, sorting the strings will put the strings from two permutations in the same order. We just need to compare the sorted versions of the strings. So it seems that, it's a very similar solution. It checks if they're similar length, and then so the first solution she gives is basically my solution. Hers is a little less verbose, but then she's doing something different where she says, check if two strings have identical character counts, and we use the definition of a permutation two words with the same character counts to implement this algorithm. We simply iterate through the code, counting how many times each character appears, and then afterwards we compare the two arrays. Boolean permutation, string s, string t. If s.length is not equal to t.length, return false. int letters, and then okay, so this is basically counting how many times each so this is a little bit more complex. Basically, it allows you to so first permutation is the same, and then it makes a new array of integers of ASCII, and then basically she iterates through and then finds so I think she takes basically she like subtracts them from each other, where t so I don't really understand the second solution. It's a lot more complicated. But yeah, first one works. Second one is more so one big assumption that she makes is the size of the character set. And yeah, so basically this basically uses ASCII, which I'm not that familiar with, which is another similar character scheme than to Unicode. Anyway, that's me for now. I'll be back tomorrow.